kangaroos.
All right, so today we are at, what is this place called, Katie? Lone Pine Koala Sanctuary. We're here with GT and Susan, friends of ours from Havana. We're doing the vlog. Easty, are you excited? All right, so koalas and kangaroos, both grey and red, and wallabies, and I'm sure some other things that we're going to see. Caroline, what are you most excited to see?
Koalas.
Koalas. We saw one, yeah? It was asleep?
Yeah,
looked
looked like a furry egg.
Uh-huh. All right, so here we go.
We are obviously home to a lot of koalas. We actually are home to over 100 koalas, so we're going to see a lot, but we are home to lots of other animals as well. So we have about 500 animals over about 75 different Australian species. First up, we've got some beautiful bats.
Oh, they are beautiful.
Now, are you guys staying in Brisbane?
Yes.
Yeah.
You can see some of these around our
You
house.
will, really? Yeah. If you look up as the sun's going down, you'll see them flying around. A lot of people mistake them as birds because they don't realize how big they are. Our grey-headed flying foxes, which is the one that's looking at us right now, they have a wingspan of up to 1.2 meters.
Wow.
So they look pretty big in the sky, and then you look at the shape and you're like, oh, it's actually a bat. Now, a lot of locals don't always love these guys, but they're super, super important. If we didn't have our bats, we actually wouldn't have koalas. So that's why we have them right at the front of the sanctuary, because a lot of people think they're very noisy and messy. I'll tell you. So these guys are fruit-eating bats, also nectar-eating bats, and they eat the flowers as well. So they don't use echolocation, but they use their eyesight, and as they're flying around at night time, they look for the flowers from the eucalyptus trees, and they actually pollinate the eucalyptus that our koalas eat. So they're really, really important, and as they're going around pollinating and eating the nectar, you can see big fuzzy heads, so they do a really good job of it. A lot of eucalyptus actually flowers at night time, because during the summer it's too hot to flower during the day, and those flowers would actually wilt and die. So they flower at night time, so that these guys will then go around and pollinate. Well, to our red kangaroos first, and then I reckon we go down to those ones over there, because our grey kangaroos are sitting over there. I'll give you your roo food.
Oh, we got roo food.
Everybody.
Look at that.
There
we go. How do you feed them? Do you hold it out in your hand?
Yeah, so if you put a little bit of the food in the palm of your hand, they'll eat it straight out of your hand. Yeah. I do have one spare bag in case anyone is super generous with their food. There's always someone. We do have some kangaroos with jellies in their pouches at the moment.
Oh!
Really? Yeah, you might see has a really big pouch.
Yeah.
I saw the jelly for the first time yesterday, and I got so excited.
Now, these are grey kangaroos, right?
They're red kangaroos.
They're red.
Yeah, so even though they look grey, they are red.
And those would normally be in the middle of the country.
Yes, in the desert. So the males are really deep red colour. You can kind of see them on the edge. The females though are that grey colour. And then grey kangaroos are actually a bit brown. So it's a little bit confusing. Easiest way to tell is actually looking at their tails.
Okay.
The red kangaroos have a white tail, and then grey kangaroos have a black tail. Look at that baby's leg poking out.
Gingerly?
Sorry?
Are they like nesting just because they're here?
Yeah,
hello.
Yeah, they are super friendly because, like this baby here, as soon as it starts coming out of the pouch, people are going to be obsessed with it because it's so cute. So it's going to be fed all the time. It's going to be pat. Yeah, you can pat them all over their body. They're very used to lots and lots of people just coming right up to them, and they know that people mean food. You would never approach a kangaroo like this in the wild.
No.
They probably wouldn't let you. They're probably going to hop away unless it was a big male. So we do have a big male here.
Can we go to the
Pluto?
Can we go to the little one or no?
Yeah, you can go to all of these. We can even come have a look at Pluto later because he's very sweet.
The mom just bit my bag.
Oh, she probably thought it was food.
One that's a lighter colour, that's a redneck wallaby. The one behind it, the darker one, is a swamp wallaby. So those two are wallabies.
Oh, there we go.
Slightly smaller leg and then a longer tail. Yeah. Super flexible as well. They're super agile.
What do you think, Lani?
I love it.
But they're all in the same family.
This is a baby, and I'm allowed to pet them, and they're super soft. Oh,
We have
hi.
mini macropods as well. Which is fine.
I love the way it's like, don't move your hand.
I'm not.
Don't move your hand.
Mini macropod.
Yeah, so things like bettongs, kangaroos as well. They're animals that not a lot of people know. Look at you.
Look at it.
She likes to hold hands. Her name is Laurel. She is the youngest, like the last joy from last season. So she still thinks she's a baby.
Because she is. She's just a baby. Hi, Laurel. Oh, my sweetness. I know, I love them. I just want to pick one up and take it home. Yeah, okay.
They do also like pet.
What do you think, East?
I mean, listen, looks pretty hungry.
Apparently you can give them a scratch on their
Yeah.
chest and they really like that.
All right. Yeah. Can do that. Yeah.
There you go, Mama Bear.
Pretty weird, right?
Mama. Look at Mama. Laurel. Oh, you're holding his hand. Isn't that the sweetest thing? Oh my gosh, look at that big one coming over to Lainey.
Yeah. Oh, we're still
I'm gonna have
hungry.
to go and see that one next.
Look, you got the mama bear. She's coming back for you, East. Oh, she's hungry. Eating for two.
They are odd animals.
Yeah. And you get to see my Joey. That's really cool.
Caroline, who have you got there?
Wallaby. What's this one called? Scrub wallaby.
A redneck wallaby. Yeah.
Look at how, apparently if he stood up, he would be over 6 feet tall.
Wow.
Take like 2 or 3 pieces at a time.
And he like scratches on his chest.
He will also sometimes rip your bag, so be careful.
Hi.
Because he knows where
Yeah,
the food
Try and
comes
take your
from.
bag, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the mom.
Wow. Look at the muscles on him.
Thick that tail is as well.
Look
Yeah.
how muscly he is.
Big muscles. So when they're like fighting another male, they'll lean right up on that tail, use it almost as a third leg. They'll stand on their tippy toes. They'll put another kangaroo in a headlock and then kick with their back legs.
Hey Urkel. Does Urkel take from your hand as well?
He might. He's probably more interested in
Let's
just
see,
having a
Urkel.
look at you though.
There you go. You want some more?
Try.
It's using its tail. Oh, can you feed the emu?
Yes.
Oh, Caroline, maybe don't chase him.
Yeah, it's funny, like if you turn around and walk away, it'll chase you.
Uh-huh.
But it's been chasing this guy with a bucket.
We can see another one sitting back there. If you saw a kangaroo sitting like that, you'd be pretty worried. These wallabies, like the wallabies that can like sit underneath their tails,
Oh, okay.
kangaroos can't do that. So our wallabies are very agile. They're usually found in really bushy areas, and they have to duck and weave underneath all of the stuff. Yeah, so those are our other dominant red males. So they don't live in here. They live in their little bachelor pad. It means that because there's no girls over there, they don't fight. So then we rotate for genetic reasons.
Alright, good morning guys, how are we today?
Caroline, are you excited?
Yes.
One of our really cool jungle pythons, her name's Kangaroo, and she's a very, very cool species of snake. So these guys are found in far north Queensland, from about Townsville, so up through the top of our state, preferring sort of the more wet rainforest. But they're very, very cool snakes, so these guys prefer to live up off the ground. And as you can see, she's very, very good at balancing and they're very good at climbing. So what they'll do, they'll usually live up off the ground and they'll wrap their tail around just like this. It's prehensile, so it's like a monkey. They can hold on and then use that to pull themselves back up if they were to fall down, if the bird swooped them and they lost balance or something like that. And when they're up in the trees, they're going to use a few different things to help them find their food. So as we know, our snakes are smelling the air with their tongue. So they're smelling everything, bringing all that information in. But with our pythons, they also have heat sensing pits. So up along her bottom jaw, just along here, you'll see tiny little bumps. Yep, and they are her heat sensing pits. So they help her see the body heat of her food. So normally they'll hunt at night so they can see their food very, very well compared to like the cold nighttime air. So these guys like eating warm-blooded prey. So birds, bats, small mammals, possums, anything like that. these guys happily chow down on and make a meal. So they're very, very good at hunting.
Big of a...
For her, the biggest thing she could eat is about the size of a cockatoo.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, pretty big bits of food. It's normally about 5 to 10 times the size of their head. So we don't feed her things that are that big all the time. But the biggest, would be about a small rabbit. So not a bad size at all. And they're very, very capable hunters too. So being a python, they rely on restricting their food. So they wrap around, they give it a nice big squeeze, and then that's how they get their food. That's how they make it ready to eat. And then they'll swallow a whole and just wait until the next time food's available for them. So very, very good at hunting, and they can go very long periods of time without food if they have to as well. So super duper cool. And then one last thing about these guys that I find super awesome as well is how good they are at adapting to life around people. So we attract rats and mice, we attract all different things that our snakes love to eat, so we attract snakes as well. But they're free pest control. So these guys live in sheds, ceilings, everything like that in people's gardens. And they're relative to the coastal carpet python that we find here in Brisbane. About 1 in 4 houses has one in their roof. So very, very cool. It's my favorite fact. I have 2 that live in my house that I know of at the moment. So one lives in our roof, one lives in our front garden. I've seen them twice since we've moved in about 2 years ago. So you
nearby?
In my ceiling, in the roof.
But you live nearby here?
About half an hour down the road, so not too far away. Here at the sanctuary, we have wild ones pop up now and then, and that's totally normal. They don't hurt us. They're no real danger to people. So there's not really anything we need to worry about, and they are, like I said, free pest control. They control disease and that sort of thing. So there's not really much of a worry to have them around. I just leave them to their own devices. They pay their rent by getting rid of our rats and mice, and we don't have any around the house.
And they're quite shy of humans.
Yeah, they don't really want anything to do with us. So our snakes here that we work with are really good. They're quite used to being around us, but a wild python, if you are lucky enough to see one, they just don't really want to bar of us. They're going to curl up, try to stay away from you. The only time our snakes here in Australia really do try to bite anyone is if you're trying to catch it or you're trying to harm it. So obviously we don't want to do anything like that. We're putting ourselves at risk. And the snakes themselves as well, like the last thing they want to do is try to fight back, because we're big, we're scary. We could quite easily hurt them. The first thing they're going to try to do is to get away from us. So unfortunately people here tend to have that fear of the snakes, and they tend to say that they chase them and that sort of thing. Normally the snakes know where things are. They know where their perfect hiding spot is. That hiding spot could be straight through your legs and behind you. So
You guys just have a family photo first.
Okay.
yeah, if you guys want, you're welcome.
Caroline,
I think
do you
you've
want
got
to rub her
more
down
people,
at the
so-
bottom by her tail?
Where is her head?
Just down here,
Yeah.
her head's down
Here.
here. So I'll stand by her head, perfect. We can get a little step stool up as well if you want to be a little bit higher.
Yeah, could I get a step stool? A little step? Yes, I really like
What does she feel like?
Alright, so do you want to look at me, sweetie? For the
What we're going to do, guys, is we're going to squeeze all the way forward. There's some logs you can sit on if you want. You're more than welcome to move around the exhibit. Okay. Good boy. Hey, I know you haven't seen me today.
They're definitely dogs, aren't they?
They're more like a wolf than a dog. These guys,
Hi.
we have had them for their whole life. They don't act 100% like a wild dingo. They do have all those natural instincts, though. Yeah. Down. Naughty. So these guys are our apex predator in Australia. Feel free to take a seat, guys. You can move around. You can girl and boy. Yeah. So he's a little bit taller than her.
Hi.
Yeah, and the face kisses. The personality is completely different. And Gindy is the best judge at character. So that's really beautiful and special for us. Yeah, she's normally not a fan of any.
Yeah.
It's short for Jindabyne. Yeah.
Jindabyne.
Yes. So these guys both came from Victoria, and being who we are, we like to name them
Where they're from.
Yeah. So Sterling is Mount Sterling,
Yeah.
and Jindy is Jindabyne. Oh, yeah, very special. So these guys do hold that role of apex predator for us on land, which is crazy to me. Where are you guys from?
Virginia.
Yeah. So you guys, you know, in America you've got bears and stuff. We don't have any of those large apex predators. We've got dingoes. So about 95% of our animals in Australia actually fall under 5 kilos.
Clean and clothed.
All right, Caroline.
You get to find the inside?
So as you come in, we're walking around the whole outside of the exhibit. We won't go under any branches, just because koalas do poo 150 to 200 times a day. So we don't want you guys getting pooped on.
Caroline, do you see them in here? Living a little. How about this guy up here?
Alright, now all of the koalas do have names, and you can tell the difference. It's in the how you guys looking at them. So,
You guys would have just met in the exhibit that you guys just went in. But yeah, they just like to be patted just on their back.
Can you pat?
Yeah, go for it. Just not on his head, on his ears.
On this side, Linus.
It's like, I'm gonna sit right up here.
So you can see all of that really lovely tip of regrowth that he will definitely want to snack on. There's a couple of different species here too, so he can choose his favourites.
What about this? That's something different.
Uh-huh.
Why is he eating the branch?
Yeah, sometimes they will eat the branch. Just like if it's a really yummy leaf, they'll eat it. But they won't usually eat like the actual sticks.
The cutest little teeth.
They do.
Cassowary. Dinosaur bird. What do you think if you were to name that bird, not knowing what it was? You would call it Kevin. I think Kevin's a good name for that bird. Yeah. Oh, is that Kevin from up?
Maybe. I mean, whatever it is, it looks like
What? Snipe?
Yeah.
Is that what they called it in there?
They called it a snipe. And they named it Kevin.
It's a funny looking thing, isn't it?
That's why I'd call him Kevin.
Is Kevin a very Australian name?
No, I don't think so.
If you were to name it an Australian name, what would it be?
Dingo. I would name it Crikey.
I think Crikey is a good name. So apparently that thing on its head is made of keratin, so horn, but it's got a honeycomb structure in it. So
it's like a rhinoceros one kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But except honeycomb inside versus solid. But yeah.
It's weird little vowel thing is weird as well. It's too. Not get over those like dinosaur stompers.
It's almost like the feet don't fit the bird.
Yeah, right?
Like you can't just like plaster on like T-Rex feet.
So
It would be great.
apparently this does date back to kind of,
Prehistoric.
yeah, they do think it is. Although she was not so sure, but I'm sure I read that in Queensland.
You know what would be great? Is if kangaroos had those feet.
Yeah. So they've killed 2 humans.
Only 2.
If kangaroos had those feet, then we would all be dead now.
Come and say hello to your station.
Caroline, what snake is that?
A coastal taipan. It's the 3rd most deadly snake in the world.
Do you want to give it a nose boot?
Coming in hard, here she comes. Let's give her a round of applause. Now she's that beautiful white-bellied seagull. There's the honking. Isn't she pretty? So Milo here, being an eastern bar now, she is a nocturnal species, so she usually hunts at night time. Now it doesn't affect her at all to be out in the day, but her favourite time is awake at night. Now Milo's going to do some beautiful flights over your heads today, so make sure you keep a close eye on her as she comes on over. Good girl, darling. Nice work. Now, Myra here, she is flying over your heads today. These beautiful birds are actually found in every continent in the world, apart from Antarctica. It's a little bit too cold for them down there. But this beautiful girl actually has some really interesting adaptations. So, she's got soft frayed feathers all over her body. Just grab a seat, guys. Thank you so much. That make her really silent in flight. So, as she's flying over,
You can't hear it.
hear anything. I'll try again on this next. So we got your lovely face. How do you feel that mic?
I mean, they're mice, right?
Yeah, awesome. So I've got a lovely mouse head here. I'm just going to put it on your nose. We're going to get her to come past. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Out to the side, just like that. And we're going to get Milo to come and say hello to you. You just do some big smiley whites to the front. And then hopefully we'll get a really cute photo. You got it, Milo? She's just giving you a stand up. There we go. Let's give it up for them. Good job. Nice work. Now, is she really heavy?
Not very.
No, hey, so she's 320 grams. That's actually less than a soft drink can. Great, great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Future raptor handler. Well done. Awesome. Thank you. Have a great day. Now, this beautiful girl is actually a young lady. So she's only 2.5 years old. She's one of our newest additions to our show. Let's check her out as she comes on over. 40 degrees. Looks after her surroundings as well. Now, what do you reckon, guys? 2.5 years old. Did she do a good job? Yeah. I think she was a superstar. Can we give her a whole mouth? Yeah. Let's do it. Here you go, darling. Go, Mo. And straight down he goes. Let's give it up there. Oh. So I am just going to give you a friendly heads up. I will need everyone seated for the bird flying, okay? So stay nice and low. Keep those cameras at head height. All right. And we're about to meet the fastest animal on the face of the planet. Let's think about this quickly. This is not the fastest bird. This is not the fastest raptor. This is the fastest animal on the face of the planet. You're about to meet a peregrine falcon. So please keep your eyes to the right of the stage. Shortly, you'll be joined by our cheeky girl, Charlie. Now, Charlie's a bit of a diva. She loves to come nice and close. Here we go, guys. Here's Charlie. Woo! She wills. Awesome. Now she's going to come nice and close, guys, straight over the crowd to stay nice and low. So Charlie being a peregrine falcon is like a little kid on cordial. She's got lots of energy,
that was quick.
lots of exercise that we need to do to keep her very entertained. Oh, she's doing a nice high one around the back. Watch out, here we go. Nice work. Now, what we are doing with Charlie today is a very cool exercise. So this is called a lure. Down the front here, Tess is demonstrating for you today. We've got this lure out in front. Now we're putting that out to Charlie and pulling it away. Charlie tease Charlie. This is to get her really motivated her to pursue that prey item and that food source. So Charlie is an aerial hunter. She's hunting up in our sky. So when she's going for a bird's not just sitting still, waiting to be captured. Nice, straight over. She's not actually just going after a really easy bird, she is going after a moving target. So she's got to be nice and quick to go for that food item. Nice work, Charlie. That's awesome. Now please get your cameras ready. We're going to get Charlie to catch her food. Are you ready? Check this out. Here we go. Catch your food, Charlie. Put on the brakes. Oh, nice. Let's give it up for her.
Oh, she wants it off.
Isn't she pretty though? Look at all those patterns in her feathers.
She's trying to undo it.
All right, Caroline, put your so
Yep, left hand in, well done.
There you go.
You got pictures of her sister?
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yay.
Look, I had to put that on because I had to move. What do you think of that, Caroline?
Is Lukey coming?
Oh yeah.
The F-Boss is down. We're the Lone Pine Koala Sanctuary. What's the bird's name? Charlie.
Does she feel heavy?
A little bit.
A little bit?
It's cool to track him down. You might give me a nibble.
She thinks that when the hand comes up, you've got
You've
food.
got a chicken there. Thank you.
Beautiful.
It's been like 4 days. I'll give Jeremy a call. I don't know. Okay. Mama, look at the camera.
Nice work.
Yeah, good colours. Nice. Yeah. So they just wake up and just charge you?
Pretty much. You can sometimes see what mood they're in. Sometimes you'll see them and you're like, oh yeah, like I can go in there and I'll be comfortable. Especially if they're like grazing like this. But yeah, other times they're in a bit of a mood.
Which, I mean, it doesn't look particularly big to do that much damage.
No, but we did have an incident with a staff member a couple of months ago with not one of these, but one of our smaller ones.
Yeah.
And she had light bruises all up her legs.
Really?
Because it surprised her as she was leaning down cleaning. And then because they're so muscly, she just like couldn't get up to like get away. And eventually she did, and she threw herself over one of the fences. But yeah, she couldn't walk properly for a little while.
Wow.
And not even one this big, one of our smaller ones that lives over here. These guys do have constantly growing teeth, so unlike our koalas who only get one set of teeth, these guys are constantly growing, which is great for when you're having to burrow and bite through tree roots and things. But our wombats are a little bit lazy and they don't always burrow a lot.
Kind of looks cute and cuddly, right?
Is that a lot of people think that they can swear all the time, and they do. They will live around other wombats, but they're not like in family groups or anything like that.
He sneezed. I wish I got that.
I did. I got it.
About 1 year old. Yeah. Yeah. Same with our koala joeys as well. A year. And then the mum's like, yeah, you're good enough. Super awkward coming down if he does.
Tree kangaroo.
It actually looks like he's coming down a fireman's pole.
Wow.
So we're super lucky. This is so cool. It's my third time seeing it.
I just got to see everything.
I love it. Come all the way down, Rocky.
You thinking about it?
Now we only just started a tree kangaroo experience where people get to feed and pat him. It's only been open for about a week and he's been doing really good because he's actually a wild-born tree kangaroo. He's a rescue. Okay. When we first arrived, he was very cranky with everybody, but he's very good now. And
He's actually coming all the way down.
yeah, they do like to be. They're sort of crepuscular, so dawn and dusk, but more active during the night time. So that's nice big long tail. It's not prehensile at all like a monkey. It's just a counterweight. So these guys are very much outcompeted by monkeys. So wherever you have monkeys, you will not have tree kangaroos. So we don't have monkeys here. If we were to get monkeys in Australia, that would be very detrimental for our tree kangaroos. And then there's also tree kangaroos in Papua New Guinea as well. And there's like because monkeys pretty much live and fill the same ecological niche, which means that they eat the same things, live in the same places. Monkeys are much faster. You saw him came down the tree like that. He had to like sort of look behind himself and like flick his tail out of the way, and exactly, a monkey would just be straight down there.
You know, maybe there's a certain charm to it.
And they're very quick, so he just wouldn't be able to compete with that.
He just came down for a month.
Yeah.
He can, yeah, if he wanted to. They actually can jump down about 18 meters to be able to get away from predators. So from the top of this tree, he could just jump straight down and be fine. But he would only do that in a life or death situation. They are very solitary animals. If we wanted Mrs. Rocky, we would need a whole exhibit like this separate. And then if we wanted to breed them, we would need another one of those for the baby afterwards. So very solitary. They are nocturnal, but they get fed in the afternoon, so they're awake a little bit.
Tasmanian devil.
I'm telling you, you would never see this. Unbelievable.
Hello. Hi. How are you?
You think because we got the VIP passes, they keep on coming down and waking them up before we
No,
get
we
in?
won't be going in with them.
100%.
They do. He was 10. 10, yeah. He changed his mind. Really? We sort of just Now, Tasmanian devils have really bad eyesight. See how he can't find it? He took a little bit of a second there to find it. Hopefully he'll wait right there and we can hear him crunching. But notice his ears, how he's getting excited now, going red. And you'll notice as he gets more and more excited about his food, they'll go more and more red.
Huh.
Now, I mentioned earlier that they are a critically endangered species. So koalas are endangered. These guys are critically endangered. It's actually because of a contagious cancer. So these guys get what we call Tasmanian devil facial tumor disease, and it spreads through like blood and saliva contact. Now these guys can be quite social, so we do actually have some Tasmanian devils living together. Harvey used to live with Swarf down there, and our next door neighbour, Zany, used to live with Yolo. They do live together, but these two are just being monitored at the moment. Not because they're worried about the disease, so we luckily don't have it here on mainland Australia in our human populations, but on Tasmania it's all through the wild populations.
They left my head. I don't know why. Did they go on your head? One did and then flew right off, but I wish that another one would.
Caroline, show me, what have you got?
3 rainbow parakeets and 2 scaled lorikeets. Sorry.
Lorikeets.
They think that I'm a little too clean, apparently.
All right, so we have come to the summit of, what is it called? Mount Coota. Mount Coota.
Oh wow!
And that is very pretty. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous.